Fresh off a lopsided 6-0 win over the first-place Pacific Division leading Vegas Golden Knights, the Flames go right back at it tonight, completing the first of 9 remaining back-to-backs this season. Hi, everyone, and welcome to Game Day, brought to you by your Alberta Ram dealers. Brendan Parker getting you set for the Flames and Maple Leafs here tonight. And as mentioned, it's back-to-back games for the Calgary Flames, and then home ice, no less. Now, if you take away last season, because it was unique in a number of respects, of course, no fans in the building, and they did have a couple of home back-to-back games. This is the first time since February 23rd and 24th the Flames will play back-to-back games on home ice. That, of course, was the lockout-shortened season, but they'll do it tonight here against the Maple Leafs. As we take a look at the matchup, this is the second and final meeting between these two teams. The first one went earlier this year in November. It was an overtime loss at the hands of the Leafs, one of the top teams in the National Hockey League in the Eastern Conference. As we know, they've won 6 consecutive games and 7 of their last 8. This is the start of a 3-game road trip. And for the Calgary Flames, continuing their season-long 7-game homestand and have played well on home ice. Now 4 consecutive wins on home ice. They've outscored their opponents 19-2 in that time span, and looking to keep the good times going here tonight, but knowing they'll have a tough competition ahead of them in the Maple Leafs here this evening.
Managed to play lots together before, and we had a lot of chemistry every time we played together. Stating back before COVID that season as well, and in the bubble. We played a lot of hockey together, on and off, these last 3 seasons, and we've always played well together. I always like to play with Manch, and I know what he does out there. I know where he's at, and I think he feels the same. So we're always excited when we get to play with each other.
Here's a look at who to watch tonight, starting with one of the top snipers in the National Hockey League. Austin Matthews sits 3rd in the NHL in goals with 31, including 6 in his last 3 games. Matthews also riding a 5-game point streak with 12 in that span. And for the Flames, the number 1 star from last night's win, Michael Backlund, his first career 4-point night, finishes with a goal and 3 helpers. That line, along with Coleman and Mangiapane, finish with 7 points on the evening. It was also the 79th multi-point game of Michael Backlund's career. In terms of the lineup tonight, well, it was an optional skate. Nobody on the ice in terms of guys who played last night this morning, so we'll have to wait until warm-up to get a better idea of who the starter is and if any lineup changes take place for the Flames. The Toronto Maple Leafs also with an optional skate this morning, so once again, we'll get a better idea of what the matchup will look like. The Flames and Maple Leafs here, an all-Canadian affair. 7 o'clock start at the Scotiabank Saddledome, second of back-to-back games for the Flames.